Dinner in Qingdao is a seafood lover's dream. First up, we had dumplings, but these aren't your average dumplings. They're packed with seafood, fresh shrimp, fish, squid, etc. Each color is a different flavor, and it's so juicy and delicious. For the main event, we got jiao ma haixian. That's prawn, squid, abalone, and a few other types of seafood in a tongue-tingling, numbing pepper sauce. It woke up my entire palate, but it wasn't exactly spicy, it was just more floral and made the seafood taste even sweeter. And of course, we had to order the classic haichang lao fan. I didn't know what haichang was, so when I googled it, it actually translates to penis fish, which doesn't sound enticing, but actually it's cooked into a very savory umami sauce. And when scooped over rice with egg, it was actually like a comfort food. So the perfect pairing to all this is Qingdao's fruit beer. We got grape, and it was really refreshing, very sweet, like a slightly alcoholic soda, and helps to cut through all the rich seafood perfectly. We're starting our day at the iconic Zhanqiao pier. This is the perfect spot to get your bearings. You've got the ocean on one side and the whole Qingdao skyline on the other. From there, we're diving straight into the city's history on foot. And one thing that really starts to stand out is that the architecture around the city is unlike other Chinese cities I've been in. We passed places like Baron's Residence, which was built by the Germans back in 1903, but our ultimate destination is St. Michael's Cathedral, which is really Gothic, and it was built by German missionaries but ultimately finished in 1934. And the twin spires you'll see in souvenirs all across the city, it's very iconic, and it's a landmark of Qingdao. To get a bird's eye view of Qingdao, we made a quick climb up Signal Hill. From there, you can actually understand why Qingdao is called the City of Red Roofs. You can see it all from here: the classic red roofs of certain houses, the modern high-rises, and the incredible hills rolling right down to the sea. And here at the summit, you get a view of the German Governor's Residence Museum. For a different vibe, we did another little hike, this time up Xiao Shan, which translates to Little Fish Hill. It was actually a much easier climb than Signal Hill, but honestly the view is just as impressive. And after that, we dove straight into the night markets. There were so many stalls selling all sorts of seafood, meat, drinks, but I had a place in mind, which is down a little side street that was a lot quieter, but sold crab with spicy noodles. And this dish did not disappoint. It is a messy but very delicious and elevated instant noodle situation. We've got the spicy but also slightly sweet sauce coating these curly noodles, as well as the sweet crab on top. On the side, we also ordered some clams and a bit of Chinese lettuce, just to help us feel a bit healthier. To wash it all down, we got unfiltered beer, which is super fresh and you can really only get it properly here in Qingdao. It has a strong yeasty kick and it's really smooth. I couldn't come to Qingdao without visiting its namesake brewery, and it's what people far and wide know Qingdao for, which is the beer. The visit to the museum starts off with a showcase of the history and culture of the brewery, which was established by the Germans in 1903. And after World War I, it was bought over by Dai Nippon, a Japanese company, and was once sold under trademarks of Qingdao, Asahi, and Kirin. The entrance ticket to the museum includes a tasting of Tsingtao beer and a packet of their beer nuts, and of course a lot of unique merch in the souvenir shop, like some beer related toiletries such as this hop and algae face mask. The tour ends with a tasting of their strawberry beer, which was actually quite sweet, and as a fan of fruit beers, I really liked it. We went to the bakery next door to try some bread made with yeast from the factory, but to be honest, the bread wasn't anything very special, and in fact I thought it was a little tough and dry. For our last meal in Qingdao, we grabbed a super quick bite right below our hotel. But the star of the dinner for me is the Laoshan Cola, which is local only to Qingdao. And the taste is actually quite different. It's not just, one note sweet, because it has these herby notes, because there are cloves, a bit of ginger, and even dates in the production of this cola. And that makes it way more complex than the average Coca-Cola that I've had. For the road, one last taste of Qingdao is this handmade mochi dessert. There is red bean, peach gum, and taro balls, all set atop a layer of mochi and drowned in a heaping portion of coconut milk. Now, I love QQ desserts, but this, even for me, was a little too much. It really kept my belly full and happy all the way back to Beijing. No train snacks needed. Thanks for watching. Want to see where I go next? Subscribe and I'll see you there!